Hey guys, I know, long time, no see. But let's just get to it. It is 2025 and 2024 was a doozy. I feel like I always say that when I come back. The previous year was a doozy. What budget in 2024? I have no idea. Sharika was just wilding all out in 2024. And so I said, 2025, let's just get a little bit of an accountability and get back on the budget Zoom. So today we're just going to start out with the January budget. I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball. I already did the budget. I actually already got paid, but I'm going to share it with you guys anyway so that at the end of the month I can just hold myself accountable with trying to stick to it, because I think we're like 2 days after the budget, after I already got paid. But with that said, let's just dive into this whole January budget, and in future videos I will be sharing just some updates about how, I don't want to say I royally screwed up my budget last year, but I did a lot of overspending. I thoroughly enjoyed all of my life in 2024. I have absolutely no regrets, but I do need to reel it in a little bit. So this year, focus is really in the finances, saving a little bit more, spending a lot less, of course, but still having fun. And let's just start out with how January. So as you see here, this is my January budget. If you've seen any of my past videos, I like to budget out for the month, but then I budget out for each paycheck so that I can know what I'm exactly doing with each paycheck. I plan out my budget in Excel, and then I do all of my budget execution in YNAB. YNAB stands for You Need a Budget. I've showed some videos of it in the past. I may do some in the future just to show you a little bit about how I work in YNAB, because everybody does it a little bit differently, but that's just how I do my budget. So let's go over the plan by January. So my paycheck should be, actually this one on the 6th was about $22.50, I believe. So I'm just gonna keep it at the $22.45. Let's estimate. There's gonna be changes happening with both of these with the next check too. So we're just gonna estimate there. And so for the month, that should be $44.90. I will say this, I have gotten back into debt. And so the debt payments for, I got a car and I got a personal loan, those are coming out before this paycheck. This is just my spending on bills and regular variable expenses. So all my debt payments come out and they go to a separate account, and I'll talk about that later, so that those debts can be paid. I also have various sinking funds. Over some point last year, I decided to move my sinking funds to a completely separate account and save for those separately. That amount also goes to a completely separate account before I get this paycheck. So this paycheck after the allotments is just my regular bills and my variable expenses. I'll do another video kind of breaking out how and why I do that. But for January, so $44.90 for the month. One Child Matters, I still sponsor my child in the Philippines, and so that's $39. Then I have a cell phone bill, which is $60 a month. And as you see right here, we are all on the family plan, so I have to give that money to my mom. But in April of 2025, she reminded me that my phone will actually be paid off. So after that, I think it's going down to, I think $30, $20. I don't even remember, but I know it's going down. So this, I put the April 2025 just to remind myself that I do not need to budget that much in a check, the amount, which is crazy because I'm paying off the phone and I just cracked it. So I'm gonna have to replace the screen. I'm gonna put that in the budget somewhere. Anyway, car and condo insurance. So this is actually just for one car. I started paying, I do pay for car insurance on 2 cars, my car and my daughter's car. So this is just my daughter's car. My car, I decided to start paying that every 6 months, and that is in my sinking funds account. My HOA is $340 a month. My mortgage is $13.20. My BG&E bill, I keep my heat running. I don't like to be cold. I keep the heat on. So about $200. I always budget $200. If it's less, then it's less. I'll move that money somewhere else in YNAB. But lately it's been a little bit less, and I had a couple extra dollars to spend here and there. But The internet, I do have high-speed internet because I work from home, so I need all the internet that I can get. 76. Netflix, I pay for the Netflix without the commercials. I'm thinking of changing it. I don't know. Fubo. It is football season and I watch football every weekend. And what's crazy is I haven't watched football in the house the past couple of weekends, but I need to. But I do pay $100 a month for Fubo TV where I can stream all of the football games. HP Inc., $8 a month. This is something I'm thinking about getting rid of because I don't print as much as I used to. Still thinking about it. Life insurance, $63. YouTube music, I do stream music. I love to play my music when I'm cleaning, when I'm working, when I'm doing all the things, doing my hair, whatever. And so I prefer to pay for something without commercials. So YouTube music. Planet Fitness, I am getting rid of Planet Fitness at some point this month. That is one of my quarterly goals because I work out downstairs in my basement. So I've been paying for this bad boy for years and I haven't gone in maybe years, so it needs to go. And then Hulu, I believe it recently went up, so I recently changed that. And yeah, I don't use it as much. May get rid of that this year, but right now it's staying. Mariah student loan. Mariah is my adult daughter and I help her pay some of her student loan. I contribute $50 every check, so for $100 a month. Let's talk about enjoying life a little bit. I like to stick to a budget, but I also like to be outside a little bit. And so I budgeted $400 a month to be outside, $200 every check. As of right now, I'm maybe a little bit over budget, but I'm gonna try to work it. We'll see how it ends up at the end of the month. Gasoline. I recently bought an SUV. So right now I'm budgeting $100 every 2 weeks. I do work from home, but then when I do leave the house, I leave the house. And so if I go over, then I can roll it over to the next month or put it towards another category. But right now, I'm budgeting about $200 a month. Groceries, $300 a month. It's just me in this house. I don't need to be eating a whole bunch. When it comes to eating out with friends and stuff, that all goes into enjoy life. And so for groceries, $300 a month should be way over budget, way too much, but right now that's what we're gonna work with. I really need to do better at eating in the house and cooking. I've done good 8 days in to the new year, and so let's see how we're gonna let's see how we're gonna do. Hair care, I have sister locks. I need to get them retightened every 4 to 5 weeks, and so I budget $150 a month for that. Beauty, 2024, all 2024, I was getting these nails done. I got them done December 30th for my birthday photo shoot, and that is the last time I'm getting them done. One of my goals for 2025 is to not get my nails done. It was making my nails weak, it's expensive, and I got other financial goals right now, so let's see how long that lasts, because I love having my nails done, but it's just not working out. Laundry. If you've seen any of my past budgets, you know I like to get my laundry done. I like to pay for convenience, but that is something I'm giving up in 2025. I have been doing my own laundry for the past couple of weeks, and I plan to stay that way. Now I may get like my comforters done every once in a while, but I'll pay for that. But right now, just for regular weekly laundry, I'm no longer doing that. Amazon subscription. So I started a new multivitamin, the Mary Ruth's hair growth, the orange one with the orange bottle. I love it. I see results in it, and I got the Amazon subscription for it. It is so worth it for me. It works for me, and that's what that's for. A buffer, $25 each check for a little bit buffer, just in case, you know, I go to the gas station, decide to get an energy drink, a muffin, whatever. Who knows, but just in case, if I need it, that's what that $50 a month is for. Then savings, $700. One of my goals for this first quarter, I'm doing quarterly goals. I'll do another video about that. But one of my goals for the first quarter is to save up for all my sinking funds. I have my sinking funds, and I'll go do another video about what sinking funds I have for 2025, but all of my annual expenses, all of my vacations that I've planned for the year. I want to, in these first 3 months of this year, put all the money aside for those sinking funds. And so for the savings goal, I need to move that $700 over to my sinking funds account to fund those categories. And then that leaves me with $101 left over for the month. I already know I overspent. I have a vision board party coming up, and I bought some supplies, and then I have recently also lost weight, and I bought some extra pajamas that actually fit. So I'm gonna just leave that $101 right there because I already know I've already spent it. But overall, that is my January plan and how I plan to use my money in the month of January. I really need to cut back in 2025, but while still having a great life. And so I want to be held accountable, and that's why I'm coming back to YouTube. All right. So thank you guys for joining me. I look forward to sharing more of how my finances are going to roll in 2025. See ya. Bye.